I do not know. So perhaps it is as well that he comes. Perhaps he can explain. Perhaps he can give meaning to what seems dark and sad. When I met with harshness in the city, I did not complain. When I felt the nakedness of his hostility, I accepted it. When I saw its night, he bear the love and the ties of kinship, and turned brother against brother.
You met him then? You found your brother in the city.
Did I?
Ha! Your silence has deceived no one in Igwezu. Did you think I did not know all the time?
He is dead. You've said so yourself. You've said it often enough.
Which death did he die? That is all I would do. Surely a mother may say that much and be forgiven the sin of lying to herself, even at the moment of the asking. And he is still my son, Igwezu. He is still your own twin. I am too weak to be a pilgrim to him. I am too weak to seek to bring him back to life. I only seek to know, Igwezu, did you find my son? No. Let me hear it from your lips, so I will know it is not a trick of my eyes. Does my son live?
He lives.
He lives. What does it matter that he breathes a foreign air? Perhaps there's something in that place that makes men forget. What if he lives sufficient only for himself? He lives. One cannot ask him.
Was he well? Did you often meet?
I lived under his roof for a while.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, you stubborn old town? You did say that he was in good health.
Healthier than you or I, and 1,000 times as wealthy.
That! Did you hear? Did I not always say so? How did he make his money?
In timber. He felled it and floated it over the sea. How Chike is wealthy and he is big.
Did you talk about his father? Does he remember his own home?
How Chike is dead to you and to this house. Let us not raise his ghost.
What did he do? Huh? What took place in the city?
Nothing but what happens to a newcomer to the race. The city reared itself in the air, and with the strength of his legs of brass, kicked the adventurer in the small of his back.
And Awuchike, was he on the horse that kicked? Did your own brother ride you, Igwezu? Son, talk to me. What took place between you two?
The wounds heal quicker if it is left unopened. What took place is not worth the memory. Does it not suffice that in the end I said to myself, I have a place, a home, and even though it lies in the middle of the slum, I will go back to it. And I have a little plot of land which has rebelled against the waste that surrounds it, and bears a little fruit for the asking. I sowed this land before I went away, and now it is time for harvesting, and the cocoa pods must be bursting with fullness. I came back with hope, with consolation in my heart. I came back with the assurance of one who has lived on his land and tilled it faithfully.
It is the will of the heavens.
It was never in my mind. The thought that the farm could betray me so totally, that it could drive this final word into this growing loss of touch.
Master, I think the serpent approaches.
I can hear him, bondsman. I can hear him.
Is it back?
It is good to see you.
I am glad to see you safe and well. What an affair that was. The child was crying loud enough to drown all the frogs in the swamp.
Did it happen, Kadir? Did the child take his revenge?
Yes! He did! He tranced the healer with a sudden gush. And that was it for the foolish man. She heard the cry and tried to get to her son from where she had been locked.
And pollute her own child.
Amazing, is it not? The mothers can never be trusted. And to think that she did succeed in it.
The gods forbid it.
She did! Huh? I had to purify the boy and absorb him from the crime of contamination. That is the fourth circumcision why I have done it to happen.
The best thing is to send the mothers out of the house.
Do you think that has not been tried? It is harder to ship them than to make the boy to sex him.
True! That is true enough. All women are a bloodthirsty lot. They love to hear the children wailing and crying out in pain so that they can say to themselves, wow, stop your right, you little brat. Now you feel the pain that we do when giving birth to you.
That is the truth of it. Anyway, that is all over. All over and done with. And how is the city, gentlemen? Have you been making a lot of fun?
No. Where must I shave, Kadir?
Where?
Is it the head or the chin?
Pardon him, Kadir. It is only the humor of townsmen. Oh, yes. The chin equation. Check out the gate.
Did you make other vows, Kadir? Were there other pleasures from which you abstained until the rains abated?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. I vowed that my body would remain unwashed.
Did you keep within doors?
No. I had my duties. People still die, you know, and mothers give birth to children.
And it rained throughout, almost without a stop.
Yes, it did.
So perhaps once or twice you were out in the rain.
Igweju, you were going to tell Kadir about the big town.
Was I?
Oh, yes. Tell me about the place. Was business as good as they say?
For some people.
And to you? Did your business thrive?
No more than my farming has done.
Come on, Igweju. I am not trying to obtain a promise of an ox or sacrifice. You did make some money.
No.
I see he must be coached. Admit you made enough to buy the village. Make livestock and all.
No, Kadir. I made none at all.
They are all modest. You made a little then?
No, I made none at all.
Very well. Well, never mind. Your turn will soon come, Igweju. To some, it comes quickly. To others, it comes a little more slowly. But your own turn will come. Not before long.
I am afraid I have had my turn already. I lost everything. My savings. Even my standing as a man. I went into debt.
Impossible.
Shall I tell you what I offered as security? Would you like to know?
Not your pretty wife, I go. I noticed you had to come without her.
No, Holy One, it was not my wife. But what I offered had a lot in common with her. I put down the harvest from my farm.
My poor Igweju.
Now come, Igweju. What? What do you take us for? As if anyone in the city would lend money on a farm which he had never seen.